Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to XCOM Enemy Within. My name, of course, is Loaded Potato. What is the situation? At the end of the last episode, we were dealing with some fairly pesky alien abductions. I'm not a huge fan of when aliens abduct people. Not really something that I'm super okay with. A sniper would be really cool, engineers would be really cool, but also scientists would be very cool indeed. Let us quickly check how many scientists we have. We've got 11 scientists, and we have 11 engineers as well. So, what do we want to prioritize? Scientists? Yeah, okay. I'm good with prioritizing scientists. I mean, whatever. Is there anything that we need to buy before we go into the battle? Satellite. I would like to buy a satellite, but unfortunately, we don't have the uplink capacity at this moment in time. Also, let me check on the build facilities thingamajigger. It's coming along. It's coming along. We've got the alien containment, which is that research still ongoing? I cannot remember. I cannot even remember what research we're currently doing. Interrogate sectoid. Yeah, okay, so we're still interrogating the alien in the interrogation facility. I guess we probably want to prioritize scientists. I mean, we don't really have that many massive engineering projects on at the moment. Although I would like more engineers. Ugh, it's so pesky to have to choose between them. It's very irritating, but engineers or scientists. You know what? Let's go for scientists. It's a little bit more difficult. It's going to present us with a little bit more of a challenge. So, not saying I'm amazing at this game or anything, but Clearly, I'm the best. Okay. Holy cow. We are bringing rookies on us. Excuse me. I'm so surprised that rookies are actually coming with us. The only person that we've got who's sticking around is Corporal Beams. Now, if I quickly just go back to the barracks for 2 seconds. Yeah, wounded 7 or 8 days. 7, 8, 8. This is problematic. We are going to have to draft an almost entirely new team of soldiers who are going to fight the aliens. I didn't really want to do this quickly, but you know what? We're going to do it anyway. Rookie Ramirez. I like the name Ramirez, actually. I think that's quite a good name. Should we give you anything that's a little bit more interesting? I mean, everybody's just a rookie at the moment, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. So let's give somebody a med kit. Let's give you a med kit. Why not? Corporal Beams, you've already got a shotgun and a grenade. You've also got that run and gun, so you're going to be a fairly getting in about and doing the business sort of dude. And Tao Yang, what do we want to give you? Is there anything in the inventory that we sort of want to give you? Well, we don't really have a sniper at this moment in time, so let's equip you with the scope so you can theoretically hold back a little bit. That's the plan anyway. A plasma pistol. Oh, a plasma pistol. Oh, that sounds delicious, but whatever. That's fine. And Werner, what are we going to give you? A grenades? Some Reaper rounds? What do Reaper rounds do? A 20% crit chance. I don't think we want to give him Reaper rounds, actually. I think what a nanofiber vest or 2 scopes. We'll give him I don't know. I'm in 2 minds. We've got an arc thrower, perhaps. No, we don't need an arc thrower. A flashbang. Let's give him a flashbang. He can flashbang the hell out of the alien dudes. Should we need to do that? Let's launch the mission. Let's hear some very loud sound effects. I have no idea why. Only this animation generates a large amount of noise. Wow, we are flying a long way. A long way indeed. Let us go. Let us begin the assault. Neutralize all hostile targets. Locate and secure the meld canisters. No point in listening to you talk because you're not going to say anything very interesting to me. Oh, wow. Very cool. We get ropes down to the ground. I like this. I approve. Okay. So, our only Our only trained person, Corporal Beams. Pretty crappy, not gonna lie. Let's get you in there. Any aliens? We've seen any aliens? Have we seen any aliens? Status report, any aliens? Doesn't look like there's any aliens in this part of the building. So let's push up the street. Okay. Get you to dash to there. Meld canister. That's good. That's fine. Let us push you up to the corner over yonder. And our run and gun hero of the hour. Well, not quite yet, but she will be eventually. I'm going to push you up very, very far. We're going to play very, very aggressively. We want to make sure that we get this meld canister in good time. Fingers crossed we can take out any aliens that we actually see. Alright, I'm going to send a rookie in to get this meld canister. That seems like an absolutely logical thing to do. Also, who has our scope? You don't have a scope. You don't have a scope, but you do have a scope. You got stabilize and heal wound. No, you've got our med kit. You have our scope? Yeah, you must have the scope. Okay, because yeah, you've got the aim boost. Let's move you up there. Bam! That was unnecessarily a big kick. Whatever. Ramirez, we want to keep you at the back. You're our sort of medic dude, so to speak. So I'll push you up to here. I'll stick you on Overwatch. Yeah, why not? And Werner, you are going to be the hero of the hour who, on the next turn, pushes up to that meld canister and collects it. Enemy has been spotted. Okay, so it is the invisible guys that go eat our faces. Fantastic. That's just bloody great, isn't it? Honestly, I feel completely okay with the fact that we are in this situation. Let's push beams up. Stick you on Overwatch. Okay. You should already be on Overwatch. And great. Alright. So, not a bad shot. It's a shotgun, so we did a significant amount of damage. And we actually managed to kill him, thanks to the fact that we had 2 of our teammates on Overwatch. So, overall, the fact that we're stuck on this cutscene, a very good engagement, actually. What the hell? Well, wow, I cannot believe we actually managed to work that out. Oh, shit. Oh, shitballs. Well, thank God they're retreating. He's going up onto the roof. That is a potential cause for concern. Okay, we've collected the meld. Let's get him back in his defensible position. But we can't really... No, unfortunately, we can't really manage to do that. Can we get a shot off on anybody? Not really, unfortunately. Let's just hold you back up over here. Unfortunately, we can only do that. We still need to be aware of the fact that there is a stealthed enemy. Stick you on Overwatch. You can be on Overwatch as well because you did a fantastic job of shooting the dude last time, shooting the alien. And you also can be on Overwatch. I would expect a stealth alien to emerge fairly soon. If you really try and shoot somebody, you're not going to be successful. Yeah, oh my god, you tried to hit the run and gun. You tried to hit Corporal Beams. Yeah, of course you're going to be unsuccessful. She's fucking miles away. Can you get a shot off? A 13% chance to hit. Those are not odds that I like to take. Okay, here's the plan. Let us move Corporal Beams all the way up here. Let's move her up here. It's going to be slow, but let's do it. Let's move her up, and let's try and get her into here so that she can actually dash up the side of the building. That might be a little bit of an idea. Can we get a shot off from you? A 45% chance to hit. Honestly, if we can hit that shot, that's not bad. Obviously, wasn't really expecting to hit it, but hey-ho, sometimes that's just the reality of the situation. Also, Overwatch, everybody else is going on Overwatch so that we can, fingers crossed, take out the other stealth dude as soon as he emerges. Vehicle is on fire. Oh, crap. Well, This is a very, very bad situation. The vehicle is on fire. And... yeah. Well, okay. 66% chance to hit. 60% chance that there's a critical damage. What about if we flashbang him? Does not affect allies. If we flashbang this guy and then retreat everybody, will that work? Let's give it a try. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be the case, but it might. Fingers crossed. Oh, shit. It's immune to flashbang. Well, that changes things somewhat. Alright, let's open up the door. Let's push you forward. At least you'll be protected from the car. Fingers crossed. We're not going to open that door quite yet either. Well, we do have a medkit on board, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Plus, this guy's only a rookie, so who really cares? 68% chance to hit. Do me proud. 6 critical. Fantastic. That's exactly what we needed. You can go on Overwatch. That looks like we've taken the 2 stealth dudes out. Indeed, we have. I do need you to dash, my friend. I do need you to dash. I need you to get as far away from the car as possible. I don't know when it's going to explode, and I don't want to take any chances. Yep, it exploded. Well, thank God we got out of there. You're on Overwatch. Okay, that's worrying. Very worrying, actually. Because that means he's gonna try and take a pot shot at us. Okay, can we get up here? I imagine we'd be overwatched by the alien. I'm actually okay with this because I feel it's more valuable to move a soldier that's at the back of the field rather than at the front of the field. A 55% chance to hit. That's actually fairly good odds. I'm going to take those odds. If we don't hit, then that's no big deal. What we really want to be doing now is we want to be taking out the guy that is over here so that laser beams can get up onto the roof and actually deal with the second guy, because that alien on the roof is being rather pesky, shall we say. I will take this full cover. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I'll take it. The other alien is over here, and yeah, we want to eliminate that other alien before we can actually get up onto the roof and deal with everybody else. In fact, you know what? We could take these fire rods. I mean, it's the second time we're rolling with that with those 45% odds, and indeed we did hit it. So that means that laser beams is actually going to be a little bit less useful, but that's okay. 53% chance to hit. I don't think so. Let's take this opportunity to run and gun. Run and gun. Let's move you. I hope there's not aliens over here or in there, because then we are potentially in some trouble. But that's okay. We'll take these odds. Oh shit, you're on Overwatch? Well, who gives a shit? You're shit at aiming. I did not realize that you were on Overwatch. Well, of course, I couldn't really have known. 100% chance to hit, 80% critical. Yeah, just get fucked up, buddy. Get fucked up. Okay, aliens are over there. Coincidentally, laser beams is not going to be in the worst position to help deal with those. Also, that car's on fire. Who really gives a damn? It's a million miles away from everything else. I can deal with that. Okay, so the first thing has to be securing laser beams cover, right? That's got to be what we do. That's actually full cover right there, so I will take those odds any day. Overwatch on laser beams is going to be pathetically useless, but you know, we play the hand that we're dealt. Let's move you up, our sniping dude. Let's move him up so that he can secure the position should the enemy decide to do anything a little bit pesky. Let us move our medic over here, and this medic can push into here and see if we've got anything of value that's within those doors. And what do we want to do with you? We've already used your flashbang. You're just going to be a meat shield basically from here on in, I'm afraid. I would actually like to push somebody up through the building so that we can perhaps be protected a little bit more. It's actually not a terrible idea. So we'll do that. We'll start pushing somebody through towards the alien through the building. And I wouldn't imagine you'd be able to hit laser beams over there. Full cover. Now, what percentage chance do we have to hit? A 30% chance. Not really liking those odds, I'm afraid. A frag grenade. Will a frag grenade reach? Nope, didn't think it would. I suppose we could just roll with a... You know what? No, let's just stick you on Overwatch again. There's nothing that we lose from putting you on Overwatch because, well, we do lose a little bit of an aim penalty. But as far as I'm concerned, Overwatch is still probably the correct way to handle that situation. Tao Yang, what do we want to do with you? How is everybody's ammo, by the way? You're a little bit low on ammo. Might consider reloading you next turn. Well, whatever. Let's deal with Tao Yang in a minute. Let's push you all the way up to here. And you shall emerge and you shall snipe the liver-eving crap? No, the ever-living crap out of those aliens. Well, not snipe, but you know what I mean. Let's open this door.
This is a disturbing sight, to say the least.
Ah.
It's hard to differentiate where the organic material ends and the machine begins.
It's not going to win any beauty contests, that's for sure.
Okay. This is rather worrying, actually, but it's okay. A 72% chance to hit. Let's make this happen. You made it happen. You quite rightfully earned a promotion. That's great. Do we want to send somebody up here to help deal with these alien nonsensical beings? I feel we probably do, actually. Open the door. Anything of interest in here? Not particularly. Let's push you in. You can help secure this meld canister once we get the little alert for it. Are you going to move, buddy? Or are you just... You're going to mind control your friend? Or your friend's going to mind control you? I can't really tell which one. Wow, these guys move fast. They are vicious. And they're on Overwatch. Okay. How did we lose the meld? Oh, shit. Oh, crap. We didn't find it fast enough. That's a shame. But that's not really that much of a concern, if I'm honest. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Open this door. That's for sure. And then push you over here. We might get overwatched. Yeah, indeed we do. Am I worried about those odds? I'm fairly worried, but missed anyway, so it's of little significance. 35% chance to hit. I really do not like those odds. That's bad odds. I'll take him anyway. I'll take him. Potentially we could have put that dude on Overwatch, but hey ho. We're gonna be fairly aggressive here because we've got a medic on our team anyway. 36% chance to hit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take the whole Overwatch business. So is this alien over here somewhere? Is there a potential that he loops back round on us or whatever? I'm not entirely sure. Well, whatever the case, let's open the door. Let's see what odds we have. I don't really like those odds, I'm going to be honest. I really don't, but I think that they're probably the best we have. 3, okay. Okay, I can deal with 3 damage. 21% chance to hit. Not thrilled by that, I'll be honest with you, but that's okay. What about a run and gun? You know what? Let's go run and gun. Let's just go balls to the wall. Let's go balls to the fucking wall. Let's literally run and gun. 100% chance to hit. I will take those odds any day. And get fucked up. Now, your alien friend is still in existence. I'm aware of this. But we are actually very, very well protected. And what about this mechanical, organic... Oh god. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Fuck me sideways. Holy shit, did we see that? Let's deal with this alien El Pronto Stylio. Let's do that. Fingers crossed it doesn't damage our colleague inside the building. Didn't look like it did. Oh god, I can't believe we lost a dude. That's actually going to make this area much more difficult to fight. Well, he can't be on Overwatch. That's something at least. Let's move you up. And fingers crossed that you don't get your face splattered in. Chance to hit, 98% chance to hit. Please, don't disappoint me. Thank God, I thought it missed for a second there, and I was very, very worried. We lost an operative. He was a noob anyway. He did get a promotion, though, so that's a little bit disappointing that he got a promotion and then lost it. By dying. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced that was the correct course of action. But, you know, it's fine. It's not the worst in the world. We didn't lose an entire squad. We didn't lose laser beams. You know, if we lose somebody who's not been named, I don't care. I don't give a damn. Killed in action, wounded for 9 days, and everybody's been promoted. Okay, laser beams. What do we want to promote you to? Sergeant forces the first reaction shot against this unit each turn to miss. That's kind of nice. The first standard shot made within 4 tiles of a target does not cost an action. Cannot combine with run and gun. I think we're going to take this lightning reflexes thing. This is very, very good. So basically an alien who has Overwatch, if we just run and gun into his face, then that's going to be fantastic for us because it's going to miss. It's going to absolutely miss. Tao Yang, what do we want to do? Training, smoke grenade. Well, you're a support. You're shit. Well, you're not shit, but you know. And you're going to be a heavy. Awesome. Wow, okay, great. So we've got 2 people with a rocket launcher now. Combined with our normal team. The urban combat badge is now unlocked. Visit the barracks to designate a special capability for this medal. Rename it and award it to a soldier. International Service Cross. Visit the barracks to designate a special capability for this medal. Rename it and award it to the soldier. Additional awards are available. Okay, great. That's cool. Floater autopsy. That's something that we definitely want to work on. Sectoid corpses, floater corpses, weapon fragments, meld, and seeker wrecks. Okay. Okay, this is fine. The XCOM squad deployed to Egypt to successfully stop the alien abduction in Alexandria. Egypt is deeply grateful for your help and hopes that these rewards will be of use to the XCOM project. 4 scientists. Thank you very much, Egypt. I appreciate it. Panic in Egypt has been decreased by 1. Panic has been increased across Asia and Europe, both of which is worrying.
Commander, you can now honor our soldiers by awarding them medals for accomplishments you deem appropriate.
Yep, I know.
And award medals in the barracks.
I know. Okay, so we've got a lot of countries that are in fairly... I don't know, I don't want to say fairly panicky, but they're fairly panicky at the moment. Yeah, it's not great. It's not the most fantastic of scenarios.
We need to start hiring additional soldiers through the barracks.
Oh, I know we do. I know we do. Let's hire 10 more soldiers because we actually need them. Like, that may seem like a frivolous use of cash, but the amount of soldiers that I predict will die on me, I think it's going to be a lot. I think it's going to be a lot. What can we actually do with this? An urban combat badge. Assign a power. Oh my goodness. +5 aim against enemies in full cover. I like that. I actually want to stick this on my sniper. Oh. But the defense as well. Yeah, I want to stick this on my sniper. I want to stick this this sniper on my sniper. Emily Thompson, congratulations. You've been awarded a medal. And you only look 3/4 like an idiot. Now make that 9/10 like an idiot. There we go. +5 aim against enemies in full cover. It's a very specific, very specific modifier, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. A defender's medal. Let's assign a power. Never panic as a result of allies getting wounded or killed. Medics and restorative mist heal 2 HP more when used on the soldier. I don't really want to do anything with this defender's medal right now, to be honest. I don't really feel that we're in a position to use it properly. Let's assign a power to this international cross medal. +2 will per different nationality in the squad. +2 aim per continent bonus XCOM has earned. Again, I don't really feel like we're in a situation where I can accurately say, hey, this is what we need on this medal right now. But I'm sure that with time we shall grow to learn which one of those abilities we actually need. Now, engineering. Yep.
Will
Yep.
we see a line in the sand and refuse to cross it? Or will we
I don't know. I don't know. Let's also excavate that place. It's only going to cost us $10, which is kind of nice.
to believe that is not our future?
Build an access list? Not really. Not really in a position to do that. We are going to have to build a power generator over there because we don't really have enough power. I'll be honest. Don't really have enough power. So we're going to have to work on our base expansion fairly soon indeed.
Appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander.
You're welcome.
Already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm very glad. Oh, God. Unchecked alien activity has caused mass hysteria in China. We're in danger of losing them from the council. That's worrying. I'm not gonna lie, that's very worrying, actually. But whatever. Scan for activity. Oh, sectoid interrogation has been completed,
So,
it seems.
How'd it go, Doctor?
Better than expected. Before the creature expired, I was able to extract some new information from it.
You're saying that thing spoke to you?
Not precisely, but when you have access to a creature's brain, certain patterns can be discerned, recent images and thoughts.
And what exactly was our late friend thinking about?
This particular image appeared in the creature's thought patterns several times throughout the procedure.
We've already met that thing, Doctor. This is hardly the kind of breakthrough we were...
And there was a neural link in the creature's mind between this image and this one.
That's the thing that pulled a disappearing act when we shot down our first UFO. And let me guess, you want to poke around in its head too.
It is the next piece of the puzzle.
Oh,
And
great.
this time, instead of shooting it, I suggest we try to capture it alive.
Of course you do. Of course you do, Doctor. Of course you do. Let's assign a new research project. Capture an outsider alien. It's been complete. Oh, in fact, no. That's our new objective. We have completed the interrogation of the alien. So that's very nice indeed. Codename Roanoke. Learning experience of all party involves, although traditionally an interrogation would imply a discussion of sorts, perhaps under coercion, that possibility was out of the question, given these unique circumstances. A more aggressive approach, invasive cranial probes into the subject's prefrontal cortex. That sounds horrible. Jeez. Well, if you're interested in reading the second half of that torture report, then by all means, go ahead. Beam weapons. Beam weapons sound very cool, but... what do we want to do? Floater autopsy or seeker autopsy? I think we want to go for a floater autopsy. I really would like to know how to take these guys out more effectively since they shoot a lot. They do a fuck ton of damage.
Also, I'm sure you can make the connection yourself. We've designated this particular specimen as
Oh,
a
geez.
floater. The research team is continuing in its efforts to determine how the aliens prevented the
geez.
organic tissue from rejecting the mechanical components, as they seem to work in perfect harmony with one another.
Ouch. Wow. That's... looks like he's having a whale of a time. Not gonna lie. Let's continue scanning for activity. Oh, new soldiers arriving at the XCOM HQ. Let me have a look. Just one guy. I think it was... Who arrived? Who arrived? Oh, no, that's the next event. Okay, well, one day. One day until we get 10 new recruits.
We're receiving a transmission from the
Oh, God. This is going to be about losing China.
Balin's interrogation technique certainly is efficient.
Okay, the council's been monitoring
By looking at it.
unusual reports about a hijacked attempt on an unauthorized French military convoy. Although the perpetrators were human, our intel indicates that aliens may also be in the area. If true, it raises a number of questions about the cargo being moved. This is interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we will pick up in the next episode. But for now, my name, of course, has been Orbit Potato. Thank you very much for watching XCOM Enemy Within. If you've got any suggestions for the new batch of soldiers that we've got coming in, then by all means, please suggest me names, and your name could be one of the lucky ones picked. It could be. Very easily. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.